Are femme queens eating ass in 2025?
Femme queens are definitely eating ass in 2025. Now, I'm not one of those femme queens as of yet. The thing is with trade, because I've only really dealt with trade. I've never really dealt with anything else. I don't know the girls that deal
Okay.
with other things. But I feel like with trade, a lot of them, they're not taught how to properly, you know what I'm
Clean.
saying? Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not putting my mouth nowhere near that, baby. It's no shade.
Welcome to Butch Queen After Dark, the podcast where conversations get spicy, the guests get cute, and the Wi-Fi acts up just right before we get to the nasty part. Tonight's guest is a Bronx beauty, a rising influencer, a digital doll, a femme queen fairy tale. She's soft, she's cunt, she's selective, and she's building a whole platform based on honesty, humor, and knowing exactly what she deserves. Everybody, please welcome Trap Cinderella.
Hi. Oh my gosh, that was an intro. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You deserve that intro. You're doing a lot right
Thank
now. Like
you.
you
Thank
doing a lot
you.
on the internet.
Thank
I'm
you.
loving what I'm seeing. Yeah.
I was so happy when you
Yeah.
reached out. I was like, oh my gosh, like I was so excited. As soon as I found out about this podcast, I was like, I have to do it. There's no way I can't. Like, I have to.
That's so funny because I hunted you down. I hunted you down. I'm like, I want to talk to this girl. I was DMing you, but you weren't following me, so I'm like, the DMs she's not gonna see these, right? So you had that live, and I'm literally at work and I'm watching your live, and I was like, David, jump in her live. Jump in her live.
When I saw that you was on the live, I was like, oh my God, who's this? And then you started telling me about the DMs. I'm like, oh my gosh, you was DMing me? But
Boots.
that's what I'm learning. We're gonna get to this a little bit later on, but this is what's important about checking your DMs. But there's so many dick pics in there, unsolicited ones, that I was like, maybe I should just not check it as often. But look at that. Look at me missing work opportunity. Okay.
Yeah. There's work and dick in your DMs,
Exactly.
right?
And I would rather have the dick in person. It doesn't need to be in my DMs all the time. You know what I mean?
I know that's right. And speaking of dick, let's get to the
My
questions,
favorite thing to
okay?
talk about. Yes.
Beautiful. I love that you said that. We're gonna talk all about that.
Mhm.
But before we do that, tell me, what was your sexual awakening?
Mm.
And you can answer that because a lot of people have different sexual awakenings at many points of their life. You can talk about whatever one stood out to you.
Like the first time that I felt intrigued or
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I started young. I was a fast girl.
Okay.
You know,
Same.
yeah. I think honestly, what's crazy? My first sexual awakening wasn't a boy. It was
Mm.
probably a girl.
Okay.
And I had never been really approached by anyone before. I think I was still in elementary school. And then
Mm-hmm.
she had approached me and we just started, I guess flirting around, kissing around other tables. And that was the first time that I guess I felt sexually stimulated by anyone. And it
Mm.
was a girl. And that's
Mm-hmm.
so weird, right? But yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember, like, what do you remember feeling like because it was a girl for you? Like what was that feeling?
I had always, I guess in a weird way, I had never really knew whether to like boys or girls. I was so young. I wasn't thinking about that. I just knew that I felt like a girl internally. But I didn't understand
Mm.
what that meant for my preferences and stuff. And so I'm thinking, I guess this is what I have to like because it's not like I'm turned off by it. You know what I mean? But
That's right.
I guess that made me, as I got older, made me question like, what are my sexual feelings? Sometimes I get confused by it
Mm.
because I feel a way towards females sometimes, but I mostly am attracted to men. A little while
Even
after,
today?
to this day, sometimes like certain girls, not
Mm. Okay.
everyone, yes, but there are certain girls who I'm like, oh, okay, like then I'm not disgusted by the idea.
Yeah.
And then men, the first time that I was sexually aroused by a guy, who girl? There was this boy named Ooh, wow.
Who was
This was
he?
still elementary school, but there was this boy named Gabriel in my class. If you're watching
Come
this,
on,
hey
Gabriel.
Gabriel. I don't know if he's watching this.
Hey, Gabe.
He was so fine. Oh my gosh, he had this long curly hair. He was like Puerto Rican, caramel color. He was a little bit taller than me. Oh my gosh, I would be so wet. The entire elementary, yes, just wet down. I'd be like, ooh, see. But yeah,
Gabriel was making you moist.
yes,
I
honey. I
know
was
that's
in him. He was
right.
like, baby, let me check this real quick. He had me going. He had me ready. No shade.
That's so cool. And what I really love is that you said, like back then your one of your first experiences was with a girl, right? And even today, like, you sometimes you might find a girl attractive. It's not a big thing, but you might find a girl attractive. And it just shows that like sexuality is fluid, it's changing, it's moving, and it doesn't have much to do with your gender at all. It's just like it is what it is, right? And
Yeah.
you know, who knows who you'll end up with at the end of the day, but your options are open.
Yeah,
You know
'cause
what I'm
I was
saying?
just really confused. I was like, what does this mean? And then I went on to have actual girlfriends in life. And
Mm-hmm.
it was just, I'm mostly attracted to men now, just because I
Yeah.
guess of how I feel with them. I feel more like a woman, but I'm not completely opposed to the idea of a woman. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I think that's a good place to be. Know what you really want, what you really like, but it's given there's a little door
it's a
open
little door
just in
open. It's not,
case.
it's not closed completely. Somebody could come and open that a little bit more. No shade.
Yeah, no shade. Beautiful. Okay. And gosh, I have to ask you this because what drew me to you was your femme queen energy. Like, you are such a femme queen
Thank you.
to me. I'm from New York, right? And I live in LA now, and there's definitely femme queens out here for sure.
Yes,
But the femme queen I grew up with
is the New York Femme
is
Queens.
is that brand,
Uh,
that breed, that femme queen is
mm-hmm.
different.
It's a different breed for
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. In your words, what is the definition of a femme queen?
To me, the definition of a femme queen. Because here's the thing, I think a lot of people, it is in a way synonymous to a trans woman. But to
Mm-hmm.
me, it's a trans woman who takes control of her story. I think that,
Mm.
yes, like I think the world has a certain script written out for us. And when you're a femme queen, it's like, wait, hold on, I'm gonna write my own script. Fuck what y'all gotta
That's
say
right.
about me. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
think that to me is femme queen energy. Some girls make it out to be about surgeries and other things, and I don't knock it, but I think that um it's something that comes from within. It's a spiritual thing almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a
Yeah.
lineage.
Absolutely. There's a history. Or there are ancestors that are like holding you up,
Yes.
right? Right. And like you said, I think that all femme queens are probably trans women, but not all trans women
Our
are
femme
going to
queens.
just be femme
Yes.
queens. And it's the same thing for the butch queens. Like just a gay dude walking down the street, all butch queens are probably gay or queer or something like
Yeah.
that. But like not every gay man is a
It's a
butch
butch
queen.
queen.
That's
There's
a
a difference.
different
It's a thing
thing.
about confidence and claiming back your own
Yes.
story. I think that a lot of femme queens also try to make it seem like it's all about just taking men for their money and having dates and trade and tricks and stuff. And I think that could be a part of it. But I feel like
Mm-hmm.
as far as the person, because let's be honest, you're not gonna be young forever. You're not gonna have these looks forever. Things fade.
I'm learning. Yeah.
Yeah, what stays there is, well, you look young by the way. Like I don't know how old you are,
Thank
but you
you.
don't look that much older than me. Okay, no shade. But time goes on and beauty might fade or things might fade, but what stays true to you is your character and your
That's
integrity as
right.
a person. So yeah, that's very important to me.
Yeah. Beautifully stated. Okay. Very good. I needed that. I needed that femme queen answer from you for sure. Are you ballroom at all?
Yes, I was in ballroom. I actually joined when I was like 18, 19, around there. Fresh out of high school, I was like, oh my gosh, all of my friends are in college. I was so alone. I felt
Mm.
misunderstood. I felt like I
Yep.
had no one, like no one really understood me. And I just
Yeah.
wanted somewhere where I could feel seen. And I
Mm-hmm.
always heard about ballroom. I've always heard about it. I always wanted to just try it out, see the girls. And I remember my first time going, I think there was some ball in the city I went to, and I remember it was a Kiki scene ball, by the way, so it wasn't even a mainstream scene ball.
Mm-hmm.
Which to me, I
Yep.
personally, like sidebar, I like Kiki scene balls better because it feels
They're
more,
so good.
yes, it feels more
So good.
like personal. I feel like mainstream balls are so big that sometimes the actual ballroom feeling is lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember
Yeah.
getting there and seeing all these beautiful women. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And seeing all these hot ass men. I was like, bitch, hold on. You know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying? I was like, girl, what's going on, bitch? Hold on. Don't look at me like that because I'm gonna split it open. But it was genuinely like just it was just something new to me. And it
Mm.
kind of taught me like, wait, we could look like this. Like I never seen, probably I probably seen them around, but I never seen one that was that feminine that I knew that was like me. And I was like, oh my gosh, we can look like this. And that's what taught me, okay,
Mm.
walk like this, talk like I feel like being around the girls taught me I guess like my energy, and that femme queen energy came from being around those girls. Because before that I felt like a lost trans woman in this world.
Mm.
And then when I
Yeah.
got there, it was like I just saw they were so confident and they were so strong, and they got up and they paid for their nails, their hair, and I was like, oh, this is what I want to be.
Yeah.
It's changed my life
What
forever.
was there a specific femme queen or trans woman that you really looked up to or still do?
Um, before I got into ballroom, and still to this day, is my favorite femme queen of all time is Tamaya. Like, I love Tamaya. I love, 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 love Tamaya. She's my favorite. I feel like people try to make it seem like she's not the queen of this shit. I don't like that. She's the motherfucking queen. She innovated all of this shit that we're doing today. All the gun salute, all that shit is
Yeah,
her. You know what I mean?
that's her.
Love Tamaya down. That's like the queen. And then when I got into ballroom, I remember seeing Barbie for the first time. She wasn't the Barbie
Yes.
sway that she is today, you know, but she was in the beginnings of it. And I just
Yeah.
remember seeing her, and before I even knew her Vogue anything, I didn't know anything about this girl. I wasn't really into the clips like that. I was just
Mm-hmm.
enamored by her beauty. I was like, this girl is beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And those were like two girls that I was like, oh my gosh, like this is being a femme queen. Everyone before ballroom made it seem like it was such a bad thing to be trans. That was the first time that I felt like, wait, this is actually cool as fuck. I actually love it here. You know what I mean? Like, this is cool as fuck,
Yeah.
bitch. We looking like this. These bitches getting all this more. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Come on. So yeah,
That's such a beautiful thing. That's such a beautiful thing. And I love that you said Tamaya and Barbie. Like,
yes.
these are amazing, amazing girls, amazing femme queens, amazing performers. I don't know if Tamaya would even remember this. I would have to ask her. But she was in my, this is how old I am. She was in my youth group. I used to run this youth group at a place called POCC in Brooklyn. And she was 16 and she used to come to my youth group. And they would be voguing and stuff. And Tamaya came out the womb voguing like that. Like,
Wow.
good. She was never bad.
Wow.
Never. It was I used to be stunned, like, who
Who
what
is that?
how is she
Yes.
yeah, why is she
Yes.
giving all this? And then to see her evolution to now, it's just
It's something. It comes
such
from
a beautiful
within, and that
story.
woman is a queen in her own. Like, I love her. Seriously.
Boots, boots.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's get back to the nasty questions. You try to distract me with your ballroom stuff. No, that
Let's
was
get
weak.
into it. Let's get into it. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm
Okay.
excited. Okay.
Okay, good. What's the freakiest thing you've ever done?
Ooh. I've done some freaky shit in my life. You know
Okay.
what? I remember one time with my first boyfriend. I guess I don't know if I should like say all that, but let's just say we was role playing. You know what I'm saying? We started role playing, and you know,
Okay.
I was like trying something different. I was like, let me see if like I could be a little bit more aggressive, kind of like a dominatrix vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, let me just try this out really fast. And it was actually really fun, you know,
Okay.
but it kind of taught me like low key, I'd rather just get to it. Like, I not gonna lie, all the extras in the theatrics, it was fun, but bitch, I just want a dick. Like, it was fun. Like, I just wanted a dick. I had to sit up here,
No
get dressed, get
shade.
into this latex thing. I was like, girl, get me the fuck
It's
about
no
this. I want it.
shade.
Yeah, no shade.
It's no shade.
No
We
shade.
are trying to get to this nut.
Get to this
However you want to describe
nut.
that,
Come on. All
we
that.
trying to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta put on a costume,
Yes,
and I
I'm in this
gotta
hot
act
ass
and read a
latex thing.
script.
You over there looking fine as hell. I'm not ready for take this shit off. You know what I'm saying? All that foreplay shit. I don't got time. So yeah, no, hey, let's get into it. But no, I
I
feel like that
love
was the
that.
freakiest thing I had. I would say to me that's like something out of the ordinary because everything else is just regular to
That's
me.
freaky.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's freaky. Most people don't role play. Most people don't even try to do something and discover they may not even like it, right?
Hmm.
So you tried it, and in that, you discovered that you like quick dick.
Yes.
You want that dick right out
I
that
want fast
pants.
dick. Fast dick. Get
Fast
it
dick.
in, get it out.
Get it
And then
out.
go.
Get out.
And then go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about your favorite kind of dick.
Okay. Ooh, girl, I could talk about this for hours. No shade.
Go ahead.
Okay, obviously doesn't have to be crazy. I'm not really big about a monster. I feel like those are like a little bit uncomfortable. I don't know how girls do that. I don't need that.
Okay.
But you know, nice little 6-7 inch would do the girl right. You know what I'm saying? That's just perfect enough. Nice girth, veiny. And
Veiny,
I
okay.
personally love skin. I don't know about other girls, but I personally
yeah.
like it. A lot of girls don't like it.
Yeah.
I like it because I feel like they're just so much more sensitive and they feel a lot more. So yeah,
Okay. What are we doing with this foreskin?
I just like to see it. I don't know, especially when it's like a pretty penis. I don't like it when it's like completely close to the top, like a Vienna sausage. There needs to be a little bit of tip showing. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they need to be a little bit of tip showing on that tip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel like they're just so much more sensitive. You could really make it work. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Are you a giving head girly?
Down.
Okay.
Down.
Okay.
I don't know how girls say that they don't like to give head. It's like, girl, you crazy? Bitch, you better get
Yeah.
you better get stupid, bitch. No shade. You gotta do that shit like you getting paid to. It's bitch your man, bitch. My man say you want head. I'm gonna say no. Girl. No, honey, yes. I'm going crazy.
Yeah. So what tips do you have for the girlies that are you a deep throater? Like what tips do you have for sucking that dick? Yeah.
Well, I think honestly to the girls out there, like when you're doing it, well, one, don't be nervous. You know, don't be shy. At the end of the day, the guy's there. He's turned on if he's there.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
So don't be shy about anything. Don't be, too ready to do anything. And honestly, guys aren't as judgmental as you think they are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are willing to learn. So just be yourself, have fun. And then no teeth. No teeth.
No teeth.
Yes, no
No
teeth.
teeth.
But enjoy
No
yourself and give yourself grace to learn. Not every girl's gonna go in now. No shade, bitch. Before you do that, you should be washing pinky. You should. There's certain girls that you should be studying before you get into that. But there's different types of boys. No shit. That's another thing I had to learn too. Not every boy likes the nasty, sloppy, go. You know what I'm saying? They like some of them like the pretty girl. Just look at them and be pretty with it. You know what I'm saying?
It's no shade. I'm the latter. I want you to do it pretty.
Really?
I want the Butch Queens on my dick to be like they are polishing,
Like go crazy. But you wouldn't want someone to like. You're not into like the sloppy thing.
I'm not.
Really?
I'm not. I get it. I get it when people are. Like, I get it. But, like, if you're on, it happens a lot because everyone thinks that you want the sloppy.
Yes.
So, a dude will get on my dick and they'll start, like, and
going crazy. Yes.
And I literally be like,
you're doing like, are you serious? Like, this is too much.
Yeah,
yes. Can you
so
calm the fuck
distracted.
down? Yes. But that's why you
take
have
your
to ask
time.
questions as well. Ask your questions. Get to
Boom.
know the person
That's
before you
right.
just start sucking. But you shouldn't be sucking somebody's dick that you don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let them tell you how they like some things, and then you work with
Yes.
them. So
Yes.
yeah.
Communicate, and no way is right or wrong, right? If you like it sloppy, good for you. Get that sloppy dick. You know what I'm saying? But if you like a nice clean one, that's okay too.
Exactly.
Right?
And you just have to know
Like
how to
you said,
accommodate.
find out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Accommodation. What that girl said when she was on Breakfast Club, the big girl, she was like, accommodation. Accommodate.
Accommodation.
Accommodate. You know what I'm saying? Don't go too crazy. You sitting here spitting and wasting all of your bodily fluids on
You
his
wasting
dick.
everything.
And the man not even turned on.
He's
ready to go. No shade.
Exactly. Lovely. Okay. All right. So we got some sucking dick lessons. Beautiful.
Exactly. Yes.
Now, what is your sexual fantasy?
Well, I've always been someone who I like spontaneous. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I do like spontaneous. I'm not gonna lie. So I guess something like on a balcony or something would be really fun. Like imagine just people seeing you and you're just there, body out, honey, and you're just getting your shit racked.
Yes.
On a balcony. That sounds like fun. I feel like that would be fun.
I think you deserve that. I want that for you.
I'm such a hardworking girl. You know, I feel like I should get my shit cracked on a balcony at least one time in life, right?
You should get your shit cracked on a balcony
Yes.
more than once.
At least 5 times in a day. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. I need it. You know what I mean? Seriously.
That's so cool. Where's this balcony? Where's the vacation spot?
Ooh, St. Tropez. And if not St. Tropez, then maybe like, I don't know, Puerto Rico or something. I've been to DR. It's nice, but I might know somebody out there. I want to see them. I don't know nobody I know seeing me get cracked. No shade. Imagine you getting cracked. Oh, grandma. No, like no shade. I don't need that. I don't need all that. No shade. No shade. No shade.
No DR.
No DR. I might know somebody out there. Nowhere in New York. Nowhere near New York. Not the tri-state area. Bitch, it's gonna have to be somewhere. Florida, Miami. Something. I know people out there too. You know what? Bahamas. I don't know nobody out there.
Okay, Bahamas. Now you don't know nobody, but somebody might know you. So what happens? Because look, like you blow it up. Okay, what happens if you're getting cracked on the balcony, and you look over and you see someone
I would die
watching, and they hold up their phone and they say, "I love you, Trap Cinderella."
Oh my
as
God!
You're getting fucked. What would you do?
No, I'm getting cracked. I was like, "Hi, hi, baby." I'm getting my shit cracked. Like, hi, girl, what's the tea? You know what I'm saying? I mean, no shit. What am I gonna do at that point? Like, jump off? Like, bitch, no, just take the dick, girl. You already taking it at this point.
Yeah, that was my next question. What positions are you into?
Oh my gosh, I love to ride. I'm like such a girl. I'm a tall girl. I need to. Well, I'm not tall, but I'm
tall. How tall are you?
I'm 5'10". So I'm like
10. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I got some legs on me.
Yeah.
So I need to exercise that right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I guess also from the side. From the side is fun too, but that's like grandma sex. Anything like missionary from the side where I'm like laying down, that's just like grandma sex. Like, bitch, I got stamina. You know what I'm saying? No shade.
Yeah. Now, earlier you mentioned you want to get straight to the dick. Are you a foreplay person? Are we massaging, kissing, touching, hugging, any of that?
You know, sometimes I guess it depends on whether the guy really I'm really into the guy like that or not. You know what I mean? Like if I'm really into you, then I'll do the full spiel. I'm like kissing up on your whole
Mm-hmm.
body, your feet, your motherfucking chest, bitch, your gooch. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the most.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I'm not really. Most men annoy the fuck out of me. I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of
Yep.
men really annoy the
Yeah.
fuck out of me. So sometimes it's like, do I really want to give you all this treatment and you don't deserve it? Now, if I ever meet a
Mm,
man that I feel like he is so kind, not just to me but to everyone, pull that dick out. I'm gonna
yeah.
play with you while that dick is out. You know what I'm saying? Let me kiss on your
Yeah.
forehead. Let me kiss on your feet. Let me massage your back. Let me do all that. I could do that if I have to
Mm-hmm.
for the right person.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's valid. That makes sense. Yeah. They gotta earn the affection, right? They
Earn this
gotta earn
coochie.
those extra touches. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Now, are you eating ass?
Ooh, baby.
Are femme queens eating ass in 2025?
Femme queens are definitely eating ass in 2025. Now, I'm not one of those femme queens as of yet. I'm not one of those femme queens as of yet. I think I have a lot of, the thing is with trade, because I've only really dealt with trade. I've never really dealt with anything else. I don't know the girls that deal
Okay.
with other things. But
Yeah.
I feel like with trade, a lot of them aren't, they're not taught how to properly, you know what I'm
Clean.
saying? Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not putting my mouth nowhere near that, baby. It's no shade. And I'm not about to teach a
Yeah.
grown ass man how to douche. Like, I'm just not about to do that. So it's like, you know what? Maybe not that. Maybe right time, right place, right man. I might do
Yeah.
it, but I haven't done it as of yet. But I'm not against it. I'm not gonna be
Yeah.
against it.
Good. Your options are open.
Yeah.
But you make such a great point, right? Like these pieces of trade, right? They ain't cleaning their ass. And more than that, they're it's so interesting. They're taught not to touch their butts because that's gay, that's queer, right? It's all these things that are going through their heads about who they are, and it's preventing us from eating their asses. And that's not fair.
Sometimes I do feel like at a certain point, once you're seeing the girls regularly, like I'm talking about you're a regular at the shit, you should learn how to
Mm-hmm.
douche. I just
Mm,
feel like if you're gonna be bent over in somebody's fucking face, like you should take the proper precaution to make
yeah,
sure that your asshole is fucking clean. You know what I'm saying? Clean that
yeah,
pussy out before you just start bending
yeah,
over in bitches' faces. That's like the first thing you could do. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Fucking up my
yeah,
skin routine and
please.
shit. Yeah, no.
Yeah, yeah, my face has to go in there. Like, you know how much I spent on this face? And you want me to put it in your dirty
Your
butt?
dirty ass. Excuse me, bitches trapped Cinderella hoe. Oh my, that's when I would pull that card out. You know what I'm saying? Is you crazy? But yeah.
When's the last time you dealt with a piece of dirty trade?
It's crazy. I've been blessed to have some very clean men in my life. I'm not gonna lie. Like I would
Mm,
genuinely, I feel like, honestly, I speak about all these things, but I've honestly only really had like a lot of sexual encounters with boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? People that I've been with
mm,
for like amounts of time. So I feel like honestly, all of them, I've never really had one that I was like, and I'm no shade if it's something is off, I'm gonna tell you guys go to the bathroom. Like, go figure that out.
mm.
Don't come to me with no
How do
thinking.
you, and that's good because a lot of people don't say anything or they just leave or they don't know how to handle that. How do you handle when someone's doing something that you don't like? Someone's maybe doesn't have their hygiene the way you want it. How do you communicate that?
You see, now this is why I personally don't like to do stuff with someone I'm not too familiar with. This is why I'm not
Mm,
really a big fan of hooking up with just random people. Because if I don't feel
mm,
comfortable enough to tell you that I don't like something, I'd rather just not even hook up with you. You know what I mean? If I'm
yeah.
hooking up with you 9 times out of 10, it's because I know you and I feel comfortable enough to tell you, oh, don't do that, or don't. I'm the type of bitch to stop you right in your tracks. You going too hard. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
please, about to bust up my poom poom. Like, calm the fuck down. This ain't. Come on, slow down. That's not going nowhere. It's right
Absolutely.
here. You know what I'm saying? Go slow, and then you can speed
Yes.
it up a little bit, but calm down. And also the hygiene thing as well. I'm very big on telling people like, go take a shower. If you want me to suck that dick, it better be washed. No shade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a respect thing. And I'm so glad that you're able to communicate that. Because, like I said, a lot of people just, they don't know what to say. And they end up in these bad sexual situations with shit on their face. And it's like, well, girl, you ain't saying nothing.
Which I would kill
Just say
myself. But see, and
something.
that's why. But what's crazy that I just thought about. I don't really feel like I've ever really been asked by a guy to eat their ass. Like that's never really been a thing. No guy's ever really asked
Mm.
me to. And I don't know how I
Mm-hmm.
feel as a girl going up to a guy and be like, "Can I eat your ass?" Like I don't know. I just don't know how I feel going up to a guy and ask him that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's a little strange, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Look, in due time, if it comes to you, great. If not, it's
I'm
fine.
hoping it comes to me soon by the right guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember my first time eating ass. Uh, it was like 2004.
Wow. Leap year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Work. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get to start some new things.
Yeah, and I just remember it was my boyfriend. His ass was so hairy, and I just remember having so much hair in my and being like, "Is this the path I want to take?
Yeah, no.
I don't know if I want to do this." But now I love a hairy ass. That's like now I'm into that. Yeah.
Hairy ass. I just feel like I would hate to have to search for. You know what I'm saying? I would hate that.
Yeah, that's part of the fun. You gotta. It's a jungle in there. You gotta. Where's the
Really?
hole? Is it over here?
Is it over here? Where do I
Is
find
it
it?
over here?
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you don't like a shaved guy? You don't like someone that's like waxed or
Both.
okay?
Both, but no shade.
Preference.
Freshly shaved, it got to be that. You had to shave an hour ago.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's growing back.
I don't
It's
want no
growing
cactus
back,
dick.
and
No
now,
shade.
if my face is in your ass and you shaved a day ago, I'm leaving with marks on my face now.
Oh wow.
Because those little hairs, they're gonna scratch you.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would prefer you just leave the hair or freshly shave like a half hour ago.
Yes, exactly. Okay. You know, that's something I had to consider is someone's hairy ass on my fucking face. You know, now I'm a little bit turned off from that now that I thought about it. I don't really want a hairy ass in my face. No shade. That's a little bit much. Someone's hairy fucking ass in my face. No thanks. But yeah.
What besides dick, what body part really turns you on?
Ooh, there's a few. Okay, like I have a few things that I feel like are my thing. I like arms. I feel like every girl likes arms. I do like chest as well. But this is weird. I love a good calf. I love nice legs.
Hey,
yes, a man with nice legs is like
that thick.
Yes, like Mimi and my fucking cooch. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking Mimi. Like I just love a man with nice legs, like tone and define. I love that, and a nice butt too, like nice butt.
Okay, yeah. So you do like a nice butt. You just don't put your face in it.
Yeah, I don't know about putting my face in if it's hairy, but I like to see a man like with a nice physique. You know what I'm saying? Nice butt, like baseball player bodies. I like those.
Yeah.
Dad bodies. Ooh, child.
Is there a celebrity or porn star that would be the dream for you?
Oh my God.
Who is that?
There's this woman. I forgot his name. He was like light skinned. He had light eyes. He like did content with a doll. I can't really I forget his name. But you know, there's this other one who I've been watching recently. His name is, I think he's Arabic. His name is like Arad. Something Arad Winwin or something. He's a very handsome.
Yes.
I love him.
Yes.
I love him. I love him. He is so handsome. Oh my gosh. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And he just looks so.
He's like. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, because he's just really hot. And, you know, honestly, my favorite porn stars, in my opinion, I don't know about any other femme queen. I like gay porn. I don't know about anybody else.
Interesting.
I don't want to see no pussies. I'm sorry. All day.
Okay.
2 dicks is better than one. You know what I'm saying? No shade.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's me. Everybody's different. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I love that. And I think more people than are recognized watch gay porn when they're not even gay.
Yes.
Like, I used to watch gay porn with my straight best friend who was a girl all the time.
Wow.
I mean, this is way back when, but we would watch it and then we would make out and then watch the gay porn and make out. It was like this weird thing.
I know a lot of girls who like gay porn. I feel like women people don't talk about how freaky women can be. Women can be very freaky. And I always say, I think I just said it too, 2 dicks is better than 1. You know what I'm saying? No shade.
Yeah.
So, bitch, you got to do what you got to do. No shade. Okay? I don't want to see no pussies. And there's no shade straight porn. The women do so much sometimes that it just turns me off. Like the whole, like, girl, okay. Like, calm down. It cannot be that good.
It is a performance, baby. They are hooping and hollering and jumping.
An opera. I can't. Like, girl.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And you make such a good point, right? 2 dicks are better than 1 for someone that likes dick, right? Yes. A lot of straight men love to watch lesbian porn, right? Yes. You're watching all these women together, right? It's the same concept. A lot more straight women need to just watch gay porn.
Of course, you probably, you know what I'm saying, explore your horizons, see what's out there. You also, I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion, I think can't nobody suck a dick like a gay man. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. But if you really want to learn how to suck a dick, you might want to watch a gay man. No shade. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Look. A man knows how to please what he has, his own parts, right? So you mentioned earlier that the guys that you have sex with, you kind of want to get to know them.
Yes.
How long after a date are you having sex with these guys? If you having sex at all?
Well, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. not like a whole long after, but usually like, you know what I'm saying, a little after getting to know them at least a few times. You know what I'm saying? I would
Yeah.
like to get acquainted with you, have and have more than 3 conversations with you. And you know, if you find I'm single, you single, we could get to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
there have been circumstances in life where like a guy would wait, like I would tell him that I'm not really in that place, and he would wait, and I really appreciate those. Shout out to those guys because that's really rare for trans women to have. But
Mm.
they would wait, and I would appreciate that too. But yeah, honestly, as of recently, I've been celibate. But before that, like it would just be after a few conversations and like seeing each other a few times. You know,
Gotcha.
not a
Gotcha. Yeah.
whore.
That
Just
that
kidding.
sounds. Yeah. You leave the whoring to me. I'll do that.
Exactly. You gotta do what you gotta do, honey. Exactly. Exactly.
And okay, that makes sense. And so you mentioned like being treated well as a trans woman. How do you feel about, I guess, sometimes the over sexualization of trans women by pieces of trade or just society in general?
It could definitely be a little bit, I would say, hurtful.
Mm,
Because you know, as a person, you just feel like you have so much more to give than just sex. You know what I'm saying? You're a person,
mm,
you think, you speak, you have so much more to offer. And then to have everything that you are minimized to just sex is just, it's dehumanizing to any person. So I would hope that, I really would want for men, and I think it's changing little by little gradually. I really would want for men to look at trans women as people that they can
mm,
actually, you know, have a conversation with, speak to. And it doesn't have to be so much based on sex. I feel like a lot of trans women also, they feel this need to overperform with sex,
mm,
right? So like if a guy shows them the little bit of attention, oh bitch, I'm giving it up because he spoke to me.
mm.
And then it makes it a problem because now when guys approach me, they think I've had that same mentality, and bitch, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, no
Copy.
shit, I don't give a fuck. I don't care
Yeah.
how many followers you have, how much money you have. I don't give a fuck what you got going on. I need respect. That's the bare minimum. And without respect, I'm
Yeah.
not giving nothing up. You know what I'm saying? And then also
Boots.
on this with that same token, flipping the token, those trans women that are being fast are contracting all types of STDs, and you know, unfortunately, they're doing all
Mm,
these things are happening because of the fact that they're seeking love and they're going about it in the best way they know how because
yeah.
you
Yeah.
know so
Yeah, I mean that's a true indicator of like spikes in STI rates, right? When folks are seeking love in places that don't give it to them. You get a little
exactly
hint of it, you're going to give your whole self away, right? So
exactly
I think you say a great point in just because someone holds the door for you, says I like you, you know what I'm
yes
saying, rubs your back, that doesn't mean you need to not protect your sexual health if you do decide to have sex with that person,
exactly.
right? There's still shit going on out
There needs
here.
to be a certain
Absolutely.
amount of like self-respect with for
Yeah.
everyone. And if you're a trans woman, especially if you're early, if you're younger and you don't have that yet, you need to make it your business to instill that into yourself because without that self-respect, you cannot dominate any other area of your life. You know what I mean?
Come on.
It's really
Yeah.
important that you learn to respect yourself.
It
Yeah,
starts right inside of you.
exactly.
Yeah.
Literally.
So tell me more about your music.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, as of right now, I've been doing Freestyle Fridays, which honestly, as of recently, have been on Fridays. But I've dropped them at least. I try not to go a week without dropping a song. If
Mm-hmm.
most 2 weeks, but I try to always just keep a freestyle out there. And basically, with me doing that, I'm kind of bringing back mixtape culture. I'm bringing back like the art of a lot of people don't understand how important that is to be able to have a rubric to follow when creating, and that allows you to build off of that. You know what I mean? So it's
That's
been
right.
really helping my talent, my creativity. This month I'll be dropping like I guess a compilation of all my freestyles from 2025, which I do yearly. And then this spring I'll be dropping my official first EP. So I'm really excited for that. I've been like working on it so hard. Yes, I'm so excited.
Okay.
So excited.
That's so cool. I'm gonna be looking out for that. I already got you
Yay.
saved on my Spotify, so I'm ready to go.
Yay. I'm so excited.
Easy. Yeah. Now, jumping a little bit back, how do you want men to approach you? If a man is out there listening right now, they watching and they're like, I want to be with Trap Cinderella. What is he supposed to do?
Be hmm, be kind, be sincere. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Don't be so like aggressive with it. And any stigmas, any like ideologies that you have needs to be left at the door. Cause I feel like my dating life is a little bit weird because not only am I trans, I'm trans and I'm to a certain extent passable. I'm trans, I'm passable, and I'm to a certain extent attractive. And then I'm trans passable to a certain extent attractive, and now I have a following. So I think a lot of men can sometimes feel
Layers.
intimidated, scared, and all these things. Don't think about it too much. Just do it, and then I'm not gonna bite. I'm not a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. And do you approach men? Like, do you slide into guys'
Honestly, my heart cannot take that. No shade. Like I cannot take it. I would watch a guy for years. I will not do it. No shade. I just can't. I can't.
So, how do you let a guy know that you're interested in him through social media, if at all?
Well, here's the thing. For me to be for me to be interested in a guy, I need to know that he's at least, I need to have a clue or something that he's interested in me. At least
Okay.
with the way that he talks to me, the way that he acts, what he posts, watching my stories all the time, whatever it is. I need to have some sort of indication that you are kind of into me, right? And then once I have that, I'm going the fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Posting thirst traps. Oh my God, I'm so horny. Someone please take care of me. You know what I'm saying? Like just things like that to indicate that I am in heat for you. So
Got it.
yeah.
Got it. And then you're waiting for his reaction to you now.
Exactly, because I feel like if I come at you and I am told no, I'm going to run in front of a truck. You know what I'm saying? I cannot deal with rejection, so I would rather just not even put myself out there. No shade. Literally.
That's valid.
Yeah.
That is valid. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, we're coming towards the end, but I have a listener letter that I thought you could help out with.
Okay.
So let me see, where is it at? Hold on. Okay, so it's a quick one. It says, "Dear David, I love this piece of trade, but he be talking to me crazy during hookups, like I'm disposable. But I know I'm beautiful. I know I'm that girl. I know I deserve better. What can I do to make him start talking to me right?"
There's so many things you could do, girl. No shade. Now, I will say this. Fighting for a man's attention, fighting for a man's love is gonna be more detrimental to you in the long run than it will be helping you. Right? Because while you're fighting for that man, there's probably some man out there that you won't have to fight for. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whenever I will say, if you want that man that bad, girl, put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Make yourself look better, whatever it is, or maybe not. If it's not appearance, you know what I'm saying? Make yourself more available to him or whatever. But whenever you do these things, never go into it with the end goal being me winning that man over. Because even if you don't win that man over, you just lost your weight. You just upgraded your hairstyle. You just upgraded these things. And these are things that you could take with you for the rest of your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of women think that a man disrespecting them is like end all be all, or a man treating them a certain way is end all be all. No, girl, that's like kind of fire under your ass to get the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Fire under that ass to be like, you know what? Let me upgrade my shit. Let me get my money up. Let me get my looks up. Let me go get this BBL. You know what I'm saying? Let me whatever.
Yeah.
You know, and shit on him, and not so much shit on him, but also just upgrade yourself so that you can feel good about who you are, and it won't. A guy saying that to you will be like, girl, that's just his problem. That has nothing to do with me. So yeah.
Exactly. What I'm hearing is fuck that man.
Exactly.
Get upgrades for you. Use that as motivation to get upgrades for you.
Yes, get your ass up, girl. Get in that gym, and even if it's not, because a lot of times it's not even looks. Sometimes it's just guys being shitty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
men are terrible.
Exactly. Use that as fuel to maybe change your taste in men or whatever, or just upgrade your lifestyle. Don't let that be your end all be all. Upgrade, always. So yeah.
That's right. And when's the last time you upgraded yourself, and how did you do it?
Oof, child. I think as of recently, I've been not so much maybe like physically right now, because I feel like it gets to a certain point. At this point, I would need surgery. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like as far as like just my presence and my social media, I've been just trying to upgrade and grow and get bigger, because I feel like, as a trans woman, sometimes you're made to feel so small, and that to the right person, some people, they could break them, but to the right person, it'll be like just fire up under that ass. It'll be like, oh bitch, I'm about to be so big, you cannot escape me. You know what I mean? Like, I want you to be everywhere. And I guess that's what happens to me whenever someone shits on me. So yeah.
Boots, look, I can't argue with that. Beautiful words spoken, and we are at the end.
Oh my God, David, thank you. It wasn't as nerve-wracking as I thought it would be. It was great.
It's no shade. Like, I think I had some nastier questions, but your energy was directing it in a way that I think was absolutely perfect for this interview.
It was so perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
If you want to plug anything, please go ahead.
Well, All of my social media is Trap Cinderella, TRAPCYNZERELLA. Yes, I know how to spell, bitch. My mixtape will be out this spring, and y'all know new music all the time. I'm always working, so stay on the lookout for that. And yeah,
Yes. Yes, stay on my girl. Make sure y'all follow her. She's already blowing up, so get on the train now so you can say you was an early fan.
good stuff.
I love y'all, and we'll see you on another episode of Butch Queen After Dark next week. Bye.